Hi guys, Luke from Lucas Cars, and today we're back with another video. And first off, this is kind of like a upgrades and new parts kind of video. So first off, get straight into it. New suspension. This is Absema, well, brand of Absema, if it's going to focus. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Absema. It's the same brand as my radio that you've seen from my other videos, if you've seen that one. Yeah, so these are 62mm shocks, I believe. Yeah, it says at the back 62, which is, they're for my car I showed you the Vitera V100, and they are like 55, I think, 55mm shocks. So these are quite a bit bigger, but they should sort of fit on it still. I'm guessing it should give it like a rally car kind of height, hopefully, just because that car's quite fast and needed some more clearance and stuff when it like dips down and stuff. These are also adjustable, which is also really good, so you can sort of adjust them to what you want them to be. We'll probably install them as well. Another major thing I bought was these are HBI tyres. There you go, it says HBI wide radials, if it all kind of, yeah. These are off the actual HBI Unicorn car that they've released recently. These were quite expensive, but I had to get them. Obviously, to go with them, I had to get the wheels as well. Obviously, I'm not going to buy the new Unicorn because I've got like 3 touring cars, so there's no point in me buying it. But if they bring out the shell, I'm definitely going to buy it. But I've got the wheels anyway. These were £8 something, I think, for just 2. The tyres were about 8, or I think they were about £9 something as well for the tyres for 2. So it's like £35 altogether for wheels and tyres. I haven't got any glue, which I should have bought some glue, but I'm not planning on running them just yet anyway. You also got just that as well. It's just for my batteries to charge with, so I can use my big charger that connects with that to connect my other batteries pretty much. Nothing too exciting, but I thought I'd just show it quick. Yeah, let's get to actually putting the suspension on this car. Right, so here we are with the front of the car. I'm just going to take the wheel off now, so we can sort of get a bit closer to this actual suspension itself. Just make it a bit easier to look at it and stuff. Probably can't see very well what I'm doing. It's only the wheel there at the minute, so. There we go. Really nice with these Vitera cars, you get these like the 10 disc brakes, but they look really cool. So as you can see there, it's 2 hex Allen key. So as you can see, there's 2 holes here, Allen keys. I'm not sure which size, but these are the ones I got with the kit. I originally bought this, so we're just going to try all of them. Don't know what size these are, but we've got the suspension off now. So as you can see, that's the shock. It's quite a stiff shock. It's not a bad shock at all, it's just I want a bit more ground clearance. And then it's just these 2 bolts that had to come out. The other ones hid under here. The exact same size bolts. All you just needed was an Allen key to take them off, and that's it. 2 bolts gets that off. Let's open up the new suspension. Let's see how it is. We're just going to do like the front one and then the back one sort of thing, so you can, well, I'm going to show you them ones anyway. I'll do all of them obviously, but you don't need to watch all of them getting put on. Honestly, don't know what that is. It's some sort of adjustable loop thing. So it's something to do with them. I don't think it's a must. Oh, these are really stiff as well, aren't these? If we can focus on it. I can't even do it with one hand. I like them. It needs to be stiff. We'll do like a side by side. I feel that's a good representation of sort of our spring in the R and that. I'm not sure what setting this is set at, but obviously it's quite a bit taller already. So we'll just see if that'll, how much does this arm go down? So there'll only be so much how this will go down and up. I don't know if these will actually, I think they'll go on. Yeah, they'll go on. Oh, by the way as well, when you're undoing the bolt for the bottom one, this does get in the way a little bit. So it's probably a lot easier if you took this off, but it can be done, you just have to use that bit instead of the other bit. Let's line up the top one first. Bolt. Right, we're back and we have the suspension now on. As you can see, it's working. There isn't much travel, but I don't know how much that really compares to the last one, but obviously we can adjust this up. I might put that all the way up. It depends how high it sits as such, because we won't fully know how high it sits. It does look higher actually, yeah. It has raised the front. Not by much, but it's obviously because it's quite a small car anyway. It does sort of affect it. Yeah, right. I'm going to put all the other ones on now. I might show you the back one, but if it's the same then I'll pretty much just say it's the same thing. And then we'll get onto the wheels after that as well. Alright, we're back again. We've got the one of the rear suspension things off. To get to the actual top bit, to undo the screws, you have to take off the body post mount, which is literally, that mount's there. There's 2 screws either side that you just undo, hex ones as well. That just comes straight off. Makes it so much easier to get to them. You might have been able to do it without, but it's just easier. There also is 3 mounting options as well on this one, so there's a lot of choice. Obviously this is the old shock, but so kind of go in. Oh, I don't know if that brings it, if that makes it smaller when it's up at the top or if it's bigger when it's down below. Not 100% sure, but get the actual shocks out that we're putting on it. Again, I didn't mention earlier, but these were £12 for a pair. They're metal shocks and adjustable. I know I mentioned that they're adjustable and stuff earlier, but I thought I'd just say it again, sort of, as it's just good for the price, it seems like anyway. Obviously I haven't actually run them yet, but nice feeling shocks. Right, let's try and see. That one mounts to the bottom. I don't know where to mount it. Yeah, I think the further in you go, the more you get. I think that's what it is, yeah, because obviously if it's closer it's more tight. So I think we'll go for the furthest one along. Alright, so we've done the suspension, it's sitting how I want it to be. It's a lot higher, so it should have more ground clearance. We're going to get onto the wheels now. They are actually different offsets. These are a 10mm offset and these are a 15mm offset. That means that it's sort of, I think it's to do with like how much it sits away from the wheel. So like if it's a bigger offset, it's really far away kind of thing. So I'm going to open these now. Literally just so the black at the back, but then that's the really nice looking wheel. 1552 R34 wheels, I think they're called, to be exact. It's a really nice gold colour, goldy bronze, depends what you want to call it. Get the other one out as well. So literally all you get in the pack, you don't get stickers or anything. Fortunately, it'd be nice if there was some like cool stickers to go with it. Do the same with this one now as well. Tear across. There we go. It's the exact same wheel pretty much. We'll compare, see if they're like any different or whatnot. It's quite bronzy on the side of that one. So yeah, they're exactly the same like that. It's just the back bit. Yeah, you can see the back bit kind of thing. You can see the stalk, I'm going to call it, that bit is longer. And you can see on that one it's shorter. There you go. Oh, we need to remember which is which. That's smaller, that's bigger. So yeah, there they are, they're the wheels. Right, now we're looking at the Sakura D4 rear-wheel drive drift car. I've got this one out because just to sort of mock up the wheels kind of thing on. So we've unscrewed the wheel. These are, I think these are Absema wheels as well. Done a lot of Absema stuff recently. And there's a back bit that we need to get out in that wheel, which is like the hex that connects the wheel to the car. We put on, this is one of the smaller size ones. This is the 10mm offset. That's on. That looks cool like that. So much bigger wheel. Let's put the Supra shell back on. See how much it sticks out. I imagine it's going to be quite a lot. Oh no, it's not too bad actually. Sticks out a fair bit, but it isn't that bad. That's the Supra shell's not properly mounted, it kind of balances. I've got magnets, but they're not sort of glued on or anything yet. But that could work. Obviously it doesn't look very good on a Supra. But yeah, that's that mounted on there. We'll see how much it sticks out more if we swap the wheel out for a bigger offset wheel. That's the same. There we go. Find the hex bit, there we go. Yeah, that's on. So it isn't that much more sticky out. You can't really see from there, sort of. Yeah, so as you can tell, that wheel sticks out a lot, but obviously that is like a really big offset wheel. The other wheel's just sort of just right kind of thing. But yeah, even if we move the shell over a bit, it could work, but it's not going to go on there anyway. It's going on the S15. So we'll have a look at what they look like on there now, and we'll open the tyres. Right, so we're back. As you can see, we've got the Vetero V100 with the new suspension we put on. Took the wheels off, so we've got the old wheel here, the new wheel potentially, but probably. Yeah, the exact same size rim. The tyres will get out in a minute, but they are actually wider. Not by much. I think that's, yeah, that's the front wheel. This is sort of, well, it's the same width, the new wheel, as the other offset. It's just how much it sticks it out. But yeah, there's quite a lot of difference there, which should mean a lot more grip. And then this was the rear wheel, which is a tiny bit more bigger, this HPR wheel, which is also good. So yeah, let's get the actual rubbers out now. Have a look at them. Cool. Oh dear, we've ripped the whole thing there, but it'll be alright. Oh yeah, here's one of the tyres. It's a really, really soft tyre. Let's get the foam out. Decent foam. That tyre though is super sticky. Good. This is also like a replica tyre of what Ken Block has on his Unicorn, which is like a, I think it's a Pirelli tyre, something like that. But it doesn't say anything like that on this wheel, but I think the actual one is. It looks really nice, so we could probably just pop that over one of these wheels. Obviously it is meant to have foaming and all that, but this is just for mocking up purposes. As such, I'll get the back bit on. But as you can see, it was that easy to get the wheel on. It's quite a big tyre, that. It's really nice looking there. I like it. I I'd say it has more grip feel, so these are proper worn down, but these are really sticky tyre. We had to do some good runs. We'll shove another tyre on another wheel. Is that the smaller one? Yeah, it's the smaller one, so that'll go on the front. And then we'll get one of the bigger offset ones, which is like this one. And we'll put another tyre on that one and see how much they stick out. There we go. It's not too bad. We need to put it on the floor so we can see how it sits. Obviously, this is the first time I'm setting it down with the new suspension and the new wheels on. Obviously, the wheels don't have foam in, so they might be a bit saggy at the minute. But yeah, it's like a rally car at the back. But I don't mind because this thing's quick. We got enough clearance on the front. Yeah, I think we literally just skimmed the body bit there. But yeah, that's cool, that is. I'll get an overhead shot now so you can see how much they stick out, because they do stick out. But it doesn't bother me because it's sort of it's a fast car, it needs its grip. It's just still got on the tripod, it's a bit awkward, but it's not too bad, I don't mind it. But you could do like some fender flares or something now. Front wheels, alright. If you had a bit of camber on it, then it'd sort it out, but obviously you don't want really camber on it if it's a drag car. Which it kind of is. This is kind of what that build is. It's kind of like a really fast on-road car. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. There'll definitely be a running video on this because this looks cool now. Potentially, because we've got all these block stickers left over from the last build, put some on there as well. Potentially, as it's got the wheels. Mate, obviously we can't put Ford stickers on because it's not Ford, but probably put like that roof one on, or maybe some of them, I don't know. Just comment down below if you want me to do anything like that. Till next time guys, see ya.